Yo, you too. What's up with y'all, man? What's up with y'all? It's your boy Elijah B. And I'm back at y'all with a brand new video. And you already know what the video. I mean, you already know what the drill is, man. Like, comment, and subscribe down below because you already know what kind of time it is. As y'all see, obviously, I'm back at y'all with a brand new video. And for tonight's topic, well, actually, before I start this video, my phone's kind of on low battery, so hold on. There we go. So tonight I'm gonna be talking about I can't talk. The topic for tonight is going to be about how people treat you badly when you don't have a certain level of confidence. So I want to talk about that and this I guess confidence and fake confidence in general. So let's talk about it. So we all know what confidence is and all that, and it's obviously like it's a form of self love, and it's also like you have like a sense of like you know and you feel like you can do anything, and it's basically like a very high level of like self belief and like self love basically. And I don't know. I mean, we do live in a world where like there are there are confident people and there are people who aren't confident, and this video is kind of going out to the people who aren't confident or people who do struggle with confidence and all that. I'm gonna keep it 100, and I'm gonna come forth and say that I struggle with confidence myself, and I'm not afraid to admit that. And there's plenty of people who struggle with confidence out there as well. So that actually makes it a whole lot more easier for me to come out of the closet about it. Pause. No, I don't need to say pause, but y'all get the idea. But I don't know. So as always, I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just trying to get my point across. But we live in a world where people treat you treat you terribly for not having confidence. But then it's like I just don't get what do some of us actually have to really be confident about? What do some people really have to be like confident about? I'm not trying to like play the victim or like cry or like ask for empathy or sympathy or nothing. But a lot of us have actually lived like a very like miserable and very like terrible life and all that, with like maybe abusive family members, maybe being treated poorly as a kid, maybe getting ostracized by their peer groups when they were younger and stuff like that, and maybe getting rejected by women. Like I'm not, and as always, I'm not trying to cry about women or cry like a little bitch when it comes to females and not getting them or whatever, but like the sarcasm, the smart ass mouth, the slick comments, the being closed off, the stuck up attitude, and the whole you know what I'm saying, like the very harsh treatment, the nasty looks, the dirty looks, and all that women be giving people like us, or giving people like me at least. I'm not sure about y'all, but or just be giving certain people. And then women are saying like we're all the good men, but then it's like you treat good. Like I don't get how you can treat somebody like shit and then ask them, or you want people around. Like how do you like treat somebody shit and you don't want them around, but then you want them around. Like I don't understand that. But then they want to cry about where's all the good men at. Like you treat good men like shit, but then you want to cry about how they're not around, or how, you know what I'm saying, how you don't have one. Like they can say the whole, oh, I don't have to give my energy or time if I don't feel like it, but it's like, okay, you know what, go ahead and keep your fucking energy. That's why you always ain't got no fucking man, and you're always crying out, oh, where are all the good men at? But go ahead, you know what, go ahead and keep your fucking energy, you fucking smart mouth little bitch. But okay, I got off topic. I kind of went on like a little mini rant about that, but yeah, but those are some reasons that some people don't have confidence and all that, and then other people have had like good, decent lives and have had like good experiences and all that, and that's also a reason why they're confident. And I don't understand why some people want to get on other people for not having confidence when like some people have had a good life and have had good opportunities, or maybe they might have had like they've had like, I'm not saying like it's cool to like fuck women like all the time, like every day, but they might have had like a few opportunities with women and all that. And then another thing that makes a man confident, this video is towards all the men as well. This video has nothing to do with women, but another thing that can make a man confident is also like having sex or being with women, kissing women, or just having like some kind of female energy or presence in your life, besides like your female like family members and all that. Because now see, if you don't get like, you know, if you have like no kind of romance, if you've never had like any romance and all these experiences like rejection or being treated poorly or being treated like you're less than by women, or than like, you know what I'm saying, belittling you, or like the whole like oh, you're handsome but you look young, or that one experience that I had with that white girl that I told y'all about in one of my videos. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. It's like some people. It's like I'm not trying to even like be like sound like a coping ass nigga or nothing. But it's like I don't get it. It's like I guess that some people just have a very difficult time with women, and it has nothing to do with confidence. But some women just fucking. But some men are just I don't know. Some men are just exiled by society, and normally a lot of the time it's like decent good men who play by society's rules and all that. Then it's like you're playing by society's rules, but then like you're getting, but then like you get treated the way you get treated, and then people want to like, oh, you don't have any confidence, you need to work on your confidence, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, like it just doesn't make sense. Like it doesn't make sense that like people play by society's rules and they do what they're supposed to do and all that, and then you know what I'm saying, and they follow the script and all that, but then they get treated poorly and all that. Then they're expected to have all this confidence and all this happiness and gratefulness and optimism and this will to live and all that. But then it's like these are the people who play by the rules, but yet their lives are hell. I mean, of course you have some people who play by the rules and they, you know what I'm saying, do the right thing and they end up having a good life. But from my point of view, I feel like a lot of people haven't really gotten anything out of it. And you know what I'm saying, like you get my point. Like we, and then I'm trying to get sick and tired of telling you guys this myself, but I don't get why we live in a world where evil wins and good, and like, evil wins and good doesn't, and people can see it for themselves, but people want to sit there and deny it, and they want to like protest and argue about it and try to like argue about it. It's like I don't get it. Like, I don't get how people can live for so long and they still have like this mentality that being good will like get you somewhere in life, or being good, you know what I'm saying, like being good doesn't really get like a vast majority of people nowhere. It just gets them. It doesn't really get them nowhere, especially when it comes to, like love, sex, dating, and romance. Like when it comes to those kind of topics, like evil wins. Like evil wins the girl. The bad guy gets the girl. Like I mean, because think about it. Like where are all the good men? Like if being good was like the right thing, then wouldn't like women have good men instead of sitting there bitching and crying about we're all the good men at? Because that's a perfect example of how evil wins in reality. But and then you even have like some like then you even have some women who want to protest this as well, but it's mainly like but from my experience with it is mainly like older women and all that. And my mom is 50 years old and all that, and she acts like a she I don't know, she acts sometimes she acts like a little kid, or like a toddler, and it's like hella irritating and shit. And it's like I get like some people have like their inner child, but it's like, dude, you're 50 years old. Like at least they try to at least still act like you're fucking instead of acting like little ass fucking kid and shit. But then like, you know what I'm saying, it's also good to have like your inner child as well and all that, because then it's like being an adult is honestly miserable and all that. Like, you know what I'm saying, like you know what I'm saying? Like just because you're an adult doesn't mean you have to be miserable and all that. Like you can still have like, you know what I'm saying, like do like little things like me personally, I like to watch sometimes I like to watch like Spectacular Spider-Man, or I like to watch like anime and all that, or like old like little like old cartoons, but I don't do it like a little kid does. Like it's sometimes. I'm on my bad, y'all. I kind of flew off topic, but I'm talking about like confidence versus fake confidence, and it's people having confidence and all that. I don't know how I flew off topic with that. But yeah, oh yeah, I was talking to oh, but I just don't get it. It's like I don't. It's like it's like people just don't want to see stuff for what it is. Like I don't know. It's hard for me to kind of be around people like that, and then at the same time, I also feel like having intelligence is you know what, actually having intelligence is also a curse and all that, because then it's like it's like you live in a world where like you think that like intelligence wins and all that, and being smart will get you somewhere, but then if you really see the world for what it is, instead of being like if you're not like one of those toxic positivity, or those overly positive ass motherfuckers who refuses to see reality for what it truly is. And I keep having blanks and stuff, forgetting like what I'm about to say. Fuck, my bad. Oh yeah, I'm talking about the whole like good and evil thing and all that, and how I don't know. People just don't want to listen. I'm just gonna just get that, make my point and get it over with instead of like, you know what I'm saying, I'm just gonna get it over with. But I don't know. Then it's like if you like think about it, a lot of the time, like good decent people struggle with confidence and all that because like being good and all that and like following the rules and listening to authority and all that and playing by the rule and playing by the script and all that. Like if you really think about it, following authority is like basically like accepting control and accepting being controlled and all that. And then it's like they don't, and like good and decent people don't really have control of like a vast majority of them at least, or like a certain percentage of them don't have like control over their own life and all that. And it's like, yeah, they're good people and all that, but they don't really have control over themselves or their own lives or really anything around them. Well, yet these evil people are the people that society supposedly despises and all that. Yet they have confidence and all that because they don't care. They live. They take risks. They take chances. This is also part of how people become successful as well. But then it's like whenever you like talk about taking a risk, people want to start like, oh, you want to take a risk? Oh no, and people want to act like all scary and shit and start like panicking and all that. And it's like, okay, I didn't even finish my sentence yet. Like I just said let's take a risk, and now they want to start acting all like, you know what I'm saying, scary and shit. Like that's another reason why people aren't successful, because people aren't willing to take chances, whether they're legal or illegal, but preferably take legal chances, obviously. But in this reality, a lot of people take illegal chances, and they and that's part of actually how how a certain percentage of people make it. Like we live in a world where evil wins over good. Like if being good, like really get you somewhere, then like why don't you see more? Why do you see more evil people rich than good people then? Like good people are normally stuck somewhere 5 or 6 days a week for basically their entire life. Well, the evil will. A certain percentage of evil people are on top, and they're the ones who control the food, the resources, and everything that the so-called good people need to survive. So I just don't get how I keep making this point, and yet we live in a reality where people still want to protest and argue that being good and do the right thing and Jesus Christ and all this shit. And it's like, okay, all right then. Some people just don't want to listen. They can have fun being stuck somewhere 5 or 6 days a week for the rest of their life and have somebody else control their life, their energy, their freedom, their time, their money, and all that. But you know what? Go ahead. They can have fun with that shit. But yeah, we live in a reality where evil wins over good. But then it's also funny too how like how some people can treat other people poorly, and then they expect these people to have confidence, and they're like, oh, why don't you have any confidence? And they want to wonder why some people don't have confidence. But then there's people out there who treat a lot of people poorly and all that. Then the people who get treated poor, then of course I'm just going to affect the people who are treated poorly and all that. And then we also live in a society where people are expected to like take like, you know what I'm saying, like disrespectful comments, or like let people like say slick stuff to them, and they're supposed to like just joke about it or like flirt about it. Like let's say, for example, like a man, like a woman says some low-key disrespectful shit to a man, then the man's supposed to like flirt and try to say some like slick shit or try to rizz her up or try to say some slick shit back or something and all that. And I'm just like, I don't know. Like I just don't get how people can live in a world where they can just tolerate being treated poorly and just accept it and not do anything about it. And then it's like evil people, like, yeah, they might be evil and they might be terrible people, but they don't tolerate or take shit from nobody. And that's also another part of the reason why they're successful. Like good people, they're told to tolerate everything. They're told to control their emotions. They're told to you know what I'm saying, be the bigger person and sometimes you got to let people walk all over you. But these so-called evil people, they don't let people walk over them. They don't let people punk them out and, you know what I'm saying, talk to them any old kind of way. And that's, you know what I'm saying, that's also part of the reason why they're successful with women, and they've always had all these romantic partners. Like they don't give a fuck and they don't take no shit. But all the good people, they play by the rules and they play by the script that society tells them to, when in reality that shit doesn't work and all that. And it's like, I don't know, I feel like society, the system, and also the public education system and the media, and also like fictional like movies, TV shows, and all that stuff is like put people in like some kind of like Disneyland fairy tale mindset mentality. And it's like they have like this Disneyland fairy tale. Hey, remember those little? Remember back in the day when people used to play like a Nintendo DS or whatever, and like you would like put like those little like cartridges in like side the Nintendo DS, and you would play like the Nintendo DS. Like I'm talking about the one like it looked like a flip phone or whatever, and then you would have to like flip it up, and it came with like a little pen or whatever, the Nintendo DS. But like people, it's like people have like this Disneyland fairy tale chip in their brain and all that when it comes to like love and sex and reality and how the world works and all that shit. And it's like, I don't know. This is why some people just stay stuck for the rest of their lives and all that because they want to, you know what I'm saying, live by that Disneyland fairy tale reality and all that instead of, you know what I'm saying, and all that. And it's like, I mean, let's be real. Like, if okay, if good wins and being and wins over evil and all this stuff, then why aren't the best people in the world, why aren't the best people in the world super successful? Why aren't the best people in the world heard? And why aren't they all successful and famous and all popping over social media? And why aren't they getting record deals? Why aren't they, you know what I'm saying, getting credit for the work that they put in? Why aren't they getting acknowledged? Why aren't they getting accepted like these evil people or like these dumbasses in society get accepted? Then if good wins, then if being good was accepted, then I mean, or if good won, then like why aren't good people running this earth? Like the earth would be a whole lot better place, and human nature and human behavior would be a whole lot better if good natured and good hearted people and like solid people ran this earth instead of these so-called evil creeps that everyone kisses up to and loves, and even women like this shit. And then it's like I don't get how like how some men and some women can, women this and women that. It's like, bro, I don't know. Cause then it's like I even like be seeing like videos, or I be seeing like little like pictures like on social media or the internet of like, the thug versus like the thug versus the decent man or the thug versus the civilian and all that. And the woman for some odd reason, so the woman mainly wanted the thug or wanted the criminal, but she chose the civilian over the criminal kind of type deal or whatever. Or she married the civilian instead of the criminal, or dated or fucked or slept with the criminal. She slept with the civilian instead of the criminal and all that kind of stuff. But she really liked the criminal a whole lot better than the civilian. So then what does that tell you? Evil wins in reality. And then you see all these so-called civilians and they're getting ostracized and ignored and getting treated poorly by women and all that. Well, the criminals or like the people who don't play by society's script, where they do it legally or illegally, but you mainly see it illegally if you catch my drift and you know what I mean. They're the ones fucking all the women. They're the ones seeing the best sides of women and all that. Well, we're the ones who are slaving at these jobs and having all these certificates and degrees and making six figures and all that. But yet it's harder for us to get shit. That doesn't like make any sense. But yet people think that being good and doing the right thing is gonna get you a girl. Like, I mean, yeah, it gets yeah, in fiction it does. Maybe like a small percentage of people in reality get it, but a vast majority of good people aren't really getting it now, especially nowadays and all that. And I even saw like a statistic saying that like people nowadays, like 50% of men aged 30 or 30 or under 30 years old are virgins and all that, and that's very terrible. So, and I'm pretty sure that these people are like decent, good people and all that. And I'm pretty sure that the so-called evil guys that society pretends that they don't like, they're the ones fucking all the women and getting all the women and getting all the love and affection from these women and all that. Well, we're just working ourselves to death for these women to treat us like garbage, and then when we get fed up with it, it's please come back. Oh, we're all the good men now. We treat you like shit on purpose, but please come back so we can treat you like shit again. Like that just doesn't make any sense. Like that's also another reason why why people struggle with confidence. Like some people just have this been treated poorly or not really been treated well their entire lives by people, and then some people have had like and I'm not trying to be negative or trying to be depressing in this video, but also have had like plenty of this like negative experiences and this have dealt with like negative things in life. Some people have dealt with more negatives than positives, and then some people in life have dealt with more positives than negatives. And that's just how life works and all that. So I don't understand why some people are just expected to be so damn confident when some people have had it good and some people have had it bad. Like, what about for the people who've had it bad? Like, we're supposed to just sit here and just...
Are you in here? In the dark?
Yes. Hold on. One of my family members just came in the room. Hold up. I'm gonna go into another room. Hold on. Hey, y'all, my bad. One of my family members just barged in the room and all that, and it kind of irritated me a little bit. But I'm back. I'm back, y'all. But yeah, it's like some people are just. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like some people have just been treated so poorly and been treated so badly, and then it's like there's like let's say like family members or friends are telling you to be confident, and then it's like family members like. For example, like my dad, like my dad will tell me that I should be confident, work on my confidence, and you know what I'm saying, work on stuff like that and all that. But then it's like, and I'm not trying to bring up women again, but then like he's seen me get like disrespected and get rejected and fucked up as ways by women multiple times, and he wants to tell me that I'm the issue and that I'm the problem and all that. And then it's like and then some people and then in society it's like like it's like I don't know. I feel like people are really out to like get for themselves and all that because then it's like some people will get mad at you for being like people will get mad at or people will like treat you poorly for if they think you're stupid, but then if you're too smart and all that and then people will you know what I'm saying. And it's like if like people can't profit off of what you like, profit off of a gift, like profit off of something that you, like you've worked for, then it's like and especially when it like, especially for like their own selfish like or ulterior motive, then it's like a problem. Like think about it. Like let's say for example, it's like someone's like let's say there's an intelligent person. There's someone who's like they're like a calm, level-headed, cool, respectful, respectful, considerate, and this decent person, but they've been like treated poorly their entire life. They've been talked to like shit, treated like shit. Women have blatantly disrespected them. Women have made slick comments about them. Women have disrespected them and treated them like a little kid, and women have just completely dismissed them and put them down and just treated them poorly. But then this person is expected to have all the confidence in the damn world and all that, and this is like I just don't understand that. Like like I don't know. It's like some people have had it bad in life, and I don't know why some people just want to say, "Oh, you're just lazy. Oh, you're just being negative." Like, dude, some people have it bad in life. Like, life isn't beautiful for everybody. Like, some people have just had it bad in life, and that's it. And but I'm really getting sick and tired of these people who want to protest and argue and act like they don't know what suffering is or they don't want to accept reality for what it is. And I understand that like it's hard for some people to accept reality, but at the end of the day, like you still have to face it. Like you know what I'm saying, you're still a human being, and as long as human nature and human behavior exists, like certain realities are just gonna exist, and you're just gonna have to deal with them and face them whether you like it or not. But some people are just that weak and that damn soft that they can't accept it. And those kind of people irritate me, and I cannot tolerate to be around them. Because I'm just gonna end up getting into a verbal altercation with these people, and I'm gonna start getting, and I'm gonna get angry, and I'm not gonna crash out, but I'm just gonna end up like walking away or just like, or I'm gonna end up yelling at the person, and it's gonna end up escalating to a point where I might possibly end up crashing out and losing control. But most of the time, I'm gonna not crash out and you know what I'm saying, do the right thing and walk away or whatever. Or at the end, or some, you know what? Actually, I feel like some people just don't care. Like I don't know. But we do, but we also do live in a society where like people do struggle with like confidence and all that. And it's like I don't understand why some people just can't understand that some people struggle with confidence, and that's just it. Like if these people didn't go through some of the stuff that they were going through, and it's not their fault, and they didn't ask for it, and they didn't put themselves in a situation that put them in it. Like some people were just naturally treated poorly or just been in some bad situations. So and I don't know. It's like we live in a society where like I want to give a shout out to one of my favorite YouTubers trying to cope with reality and all that, and even he said it himself that like we live in a world full of like victim blamers and all that, and how it seems like the person like who got like the person who had it bad, or like the person who didn't do anything wrong, and they still got like some kind of like something still got some kind of like bad treatment and all that, and that's why some people just don't struggle with confidence and all that, or why they have like low confidence and all that, because of their life, because of their bad like life experiences and all that. And yeah, but some people were like told that like it's their fault, and that they're the reason why they've had those bad experiences and all that. But then I don't know. Have you guys ever heard of the saying before that like why do bad things happen to good people? That's kind of how it is. And then why do good things happen for evil people, or for like people who don't follow society's script, whether they do it the right way or the wrong way, but mostly the wrong way. But yeah, these are the people who have the most confidence and all that, because they don't follow the script and all that, and that's really how you become successful in life, and how like a lot of these men have like real, true, genuine confidence and all that. Because if you think about it, like, I mean, yeah, like there are decent, like good people, they have to like rely on like certain things in order to have confidence and all that. But then, you know what I'm saying? These so-called, I guess you could say, bad, evil people, or people who don't follow society's scripts and all that, yet they have real, genuine confidence, and they have real, like, genuine human qualities and traits and all that that actually like matter and all that. Instead of just like, oh, being good, doing the right thing, about following society's rules and all that. Because it's like, I mean, okay, like what else? But yeah, I'm just sick and tired of some people. I just don't know why some people can't just seem to accept that like, um, some people struggle with. Like, I don't know why some men and women, especially women, can just like seem to accept that some men struggle with confidence and all that, and then like then it's like some people get treated good and some people get treated bad. But what about the people who get treated poorly? Like, why should they be confident? Why should the people who like had dealt with like negative like things and negative experiences be confident? Why should, you know what I'm saying? And then people will try to tell you to like, oh, put yourself out there and all this, but then it's like you've been like treated so poorly, so it's kind of like, what's that supposed to do? And then people want to make fun of you for like being awkward and all that. And then it's like people are awkward for a reason. Like, no one's just awkward just to be awkward. Like, everybody is the way they are for a certain reason. And that's not even an excuse. That's really a fact. Like, some people are just the way they are because of like certain things that they've experienced in life, or just things that have happened to them throughout their life. Like maybe some men and women might be closed off, or might be struggle with confidence because they've been like treated so poorly, have been abused in any kind of way, shape, fashion, or form, verbal, physical, mental, emotional. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people really don't have a right to like look down on people who don't have confidence and all that. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people, like, I don't know. And then it's funny how the world like wants people to have confidence, but then the world would beat these people down and all that, and people would just say, "Oh, that's just the way the world is," except being beat down and be like, nah. Like, like I said, I just don't know how I can live in a world where some people can just tolerate being treated poorly and just act like it's normal, like being treated poorly is normal, like. And I don't get how people will say, "Oh, treat others the way you want to be treated," but then they'll treat you the wrong way, but then they'll expect to get treated the right way. Like, I don't get how like and I'm not trying to talk about women again, but then it's like I don't get how women will say like, "Oh, where are all the good men at?" But then you treat them badly. Like, why should people who are getting treated poorly want to be around people, be around you? Like, why should good men want to be around women who are just gonna treat them like shit, or treat them like they don't exist, or are gonna give them like a poor treatment and like use them and abuse them and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to think of the word, exile them, and you know what I'm saying, this, and like put them down in a way. Like, I don't know. This world is just, I don't know. It's just a weird place. It's a very backwards and very weird place. And I'm just, and for anyone watching this video, me and you are just gonna have to accept the fact that some people just don't want to see the world for what it is, or just don't want to face stuff for what it is. And um it's like a lot of people have like a wool pulled over their eyes and they refuse to take the wool off, and they'd rather keep the wool over their eyes instead of, you know what I'm saying, taking some or pulling the wool off just a little bit, and you know what I'm saying, accepting some shit for just what it is instead of trying to like fight or argue against like reality or the truth. My bad, y'all. I'm starting to pass out. I'm starting to get a little sleepy and all that. So my bad for the awkward pause and all that. But yeah, like I said before, of course, the people who've had like a good life and they constantly have positive and good experiences in life, yeah, of course they're going to be confident. But then what about the people who don't get nothing out of it? What about for the people who don't really have anything or have had bad experiences and have dealt with all kinds of just like bad things throughout their life? And that stuff is, and then like the life that you lived is also going to have like an effect on like your psyche and all that as well, like your mental health and like your psyche. So like if you lived a good life, you're gonna have like positive and good mental health and all that. And then if you live like a bad life and you've been treated poorly, then you're gonna have like bad and poor mental health and all that. And then it's like no one cares about the people who've had it bad and all that. And either like normally, usually genuinely like genuine, good hearted or like good people, or at least decent people, considerate people, and respectful people, and somewhat solid people. But a lot of it has to do with like human nature and human behavior, and until human nature or human behavior changes, like the like stuff, things like the black pill community and like stuff like that is just going to continue to happen and keep going on and all that, and it's obviously never going to change. Human behavior and human nature is never going to go anywhere, ever going to change. So until then, topics like this people are going to continue to make videos like this, and topics like this are going to be discussed on the internet a whole lot more often in the future. And yeah, I feel like I've said pretty much everything I need to say in this video. I don't have a whole lot more to say, but I think I'm about to just cut the video and just be done with it. But yeah, man, it's your boy Elijah B, and I'm back at y'all with a brand new video. Like, comment, and subscribe down below because you already know what kind of time it is, man. I'm out. Peace.